r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. What was the black market at your school? In high school there was this game fad where people would try to stealth zip tie other people's bags to their desks, shoes together, whatever, so they'd be stuck when the bell rang. One guy sold the heavy duty zip ties and another sold mini scissors for easy escape. I was a substitute teacher at a charter school. The kids and the teachers liked me, so they kept bringing me back. I noticed there was a kid who brought a huge duffel bag every class, but he was also in sports, so I didn't really think of it. One day, he shows up with a can of the drink I had every day when he noticed I hadn't brought one. The kid was running a snack business out of his locker and the duffel bag was packed with snacks and soda. Most teachers usually shut it down in their room, but he didn't disrupt the class while I was there, and he had a monster flavor I liked. He was the current student selling and had inherited the business from a recently graduated senior. The school had tried to shut him down at least once. The kids noticed I didn't say anything, so they paid more attention in class, knowing I'd give them a minute or two at the end to get a snack. My nephew did this. Grandma always bought a lot of snacks for him and his brother when she came to visit, but these two would never ever eat them. Instead, they would just pack up their duffel and go to school, selling it to make money. They didn't need to, they had everything they needed at home. They just enjoyed being merchants. In elementary school my friend had a sticker maker, and we pumped out hundreds of stickers with Neopets on them. Everyone wanted them. We were making away like bandits before teachers started to get pissed. They were showing up all over the desks, walls, etc. Eventually we got called into the principal's office and had to stop. In elementary school, it was flavored toothpicks. The most popular were soaked in cinnamon oil. First time I tasted Fireball whiskey took me right back to first grade. Beating kids up. In grade 8, so 13 years old, there were a few hitmen, huge bully type kids that would beat up anyone you wanted. Price started at $20. Within a few weeks it was up to $50. The hitmen were all independent, so you could pay one to beat up another. Lasted about 3 months when everyone came to school looking like hell. Fun fact. I missed getting beat up because the guy hired was too busy, so he kept the money and told me to tell everyone I was beat up. Win-win. I went to like 9 different schools, but the one that stands out is marbles. Marbles were banned at the school because kids were getting into arguments over them, as well as digging up the gardens making marbles tracks. Mid-2000s had a kid who kept finding ways around the web blockers, and he would pass the info around so we could surf the web unimpeded for a couple days. School would find out, update the web blocker, and the kid would find another way around. Lasted the whole year. Edit. Wow. First time ever over 1000 upvotes. My most popular comment across all my accounts ever. Thanks everyone. Glad I was able to bring back fun school age memories of fighting the man. Lol. Soft drinks became black market in my final year, as the health department had passed guidelines about selling them in schools. One of the teachers initially was selling them from his office but got shut down pretty quickly. So I decided to take it up. I'd get up early and drive past the supermarket on the way in and grab a 30-pack of Coke, Fanta, Sprite, etc. Then I'd sell them from my car at lunch breaks. That got shut down too. So I shift my approach, ended up coming in early to school and dropping the cans off in various empty lockers around the school and padlocking them shut. Then at lunch I'd walk around with a bunch in my pockets and sell them, stocking up at the drop points as I continued my walk. Didn't really try to make money off it, was a bit more of a refuge to the man. Even in a Christian all-girls school. Pokemon cards and weed. Surprisingly no tobacco. Tampons too. I sold stink bombs out of my locker. Stupid kids kept setting them off in class. That's how I got shut down. All the teachers thought I sold drugs. When I was caught they found out I was actually selling gummy worms soaked in Kool-Aid and soda. The school loved them. Pirated games that had the copy protection cracked. This was in the early 90s when you had to have the documentation to solve the copy protection. With some clever programming, you could bypass that usually. Burned CDs. Man, I'm getting old. Me too, had a Max to CDRW and that thing would burn excellent quality CDs. Profits really took off when I could start finding the MP3 online rather than having to buy and copy the disc. In elementary, a buddy and I would save our Halloween and Christmas candy, wait a couple weeks until everyone ate all theirs up, then bring it to school and sell it for 50 cents a pop. I bought Sega Genesis games with my money. My uncle would give my $2 bills. I would show them off at school and kids thought they were so cool that they'd give me $4 to trade. Eventually got shut down by the admin for ripping off students. I think a dad got mad that his son halved his money at school. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening.